My name is Darryl Drake. I've been in the industry of direct sales for quite some time, a little over 10 years. I got introduced probably the same way that you did. Someone came to me very, very excited about an opportunity to make money. They told me about, all the people that were making money in the industry. They told me about the products and how the products are changing lives. And at that moment, I made a decision to join and lock arms. And since then, this industry has paid me multiple seven figures. Now, what does this mean for you? Well, you are at the right place at the right time. Because listen, total life changes, CBD is buzzing right now. And as you may know, we've already accomplished really the unaccomplishable, right? We already have the #1 weight loss tea selling, hundreds of millions worth of products. So I guess it's safe to say that with 17 years of a track record, over 17 years of track record, hundreds of millions worth of products sold, it's safe to say that the products work, right? So how is it that people are being able to earn money on a daily basis, a weekly basis, a monthly basis by simply referring people to their website? Well, here in Total Life Changes, listen, it is a true partnership. Our compensation plan, a lot of us refer to it as the 50-50 compensation plan, which simply means the work that you do for Total Life Changes or for yourself, Total Life Changes says, listen, this is a true partnership. So we're gonna pay you 50%. Out of the 5 ways that we get paid, you're gonna get paid 50%. Now, you'll understand what that means a little bit later, but I wanna go over the first way of pay, because the first way of pay is how I was able to generate close to $15,000 within my first 5 months in the business, and it was strictly off of retail. Now, how does retail work? We hear it all the time, but unfortunately, we're typically on the other end of retail, right? We're the ones spending the money, not the one making the money. But here in Total Life Changes, because of positioning and timing, if you take this information and you believe for one moment that maybe this is possible. So what I want you to do is take off the negative hat, the pessimistic hat, and say, listen, if for the next 9 minutes, if half of what this guy is saying is accurate, imagine what that could do for your life. So retail is very, very powerful. E-commerce is huge. There are more people purchasing things online than offline right now. And we are just breaking the cusp of what is about to happen, right? And so here in Total Life Changes, our first way of pay, our retail way of pay is simple. You find someone that needs our product, you pair a product with a problem, you send someone to your website, you say, click the link in my bio. They go, they shop. Total Life Change is gonna send them their product, but they're gonna send you the paycheck. Imagine that. How many people already are making these purchases? People are already buying toothpaste. People are already, spending thousands, hundreds, if not thousands of dollars on a yearly basis on products to make them feel healthier, make them more energized, make their skin feel better, right? The activity is already happening. The only difference is you're probably on the spending side and not on the receiving side. So imagine being able to send someone to your website and Total Life Changes says, you know what? The first way of pay, you're gonna earn a 50% commission. So if they go to your website, whatever product they purchase or products they purchase, Total Life Changes is gonna send them the product and send you the paycheck. Now, the second way that we get paid is known as our Fast Start. Now, basically how our Fast Start works is pretty simple. Anytime you introduce someone into the business, they get started with what's called a starter kit, right? They purchase their inventory, the products for them to personally consume or share, right? And Total Life Change is gonna send you a commission for half of whatever they decide to come into business with, right? And so the Fast Start bonus is a 50% commission, and there's no limit to the amount of people that wants the opportunity to be able to tap into the skincare industry, to tap into the CBD industry, to be able to work from home. Imagine how many people are overworked and underpaid. Imagine how many people who have, kids who are getting ready for prom. They have kids that are getting ready to go off to college. What if because, you introduced them to this opportunity, they're now able to afford to be able to send that kid to college, take that vacation that their marriage needs so desperately, right? Be able to change zip codes or whatever the case may be. All you need to do is introduce this opportunity to everyone that you know. And listen, it won't be for everybody, but there are going to be a few people that says, you know what, thank you for this opportunity, and they're going to partner with you. And when they partner with you, guess what? You're going to earn a 50% commission. And listen, guys, that is unlimitedly. You can earn unlimited fast start. Now, the third way that we get paid is what I call our residual income. Now, if you're anything like I was 10 years ago, I didn't know what residual income was, but it was explained to me. And when I heard it like this, it changed the entire dynamics of how I viewed this industry, how I viewed passive income, residual income. Although I couldn't pronounce it at the time, I knew that I needed a piece of it. And, you know, it was told to me like this. You know, you look at the top celebrities right now. Let's just take Michael Jackson, for instance, right? His first album sold over 30 years ago. He's been away from us now, dead for, I don't know, 10 years, and his albums are still selling. Imagine being able to do a job one time, say one time, and continuously being able to get paid. That's the power of residual income. So imagine this. Imagine sending somebody to your website, they make a purchase, and based on that purchase, they love it. And they're making that purchase every single month. Well, Total Life Changes says, listen, as long as they are a customer, we're gonna pay you every single month for as long as they stay with us as a customer. That is powerful. So that's how it works. So our binary, basically you build two teams. You build a left team and a right team. And Total Life Change is gonna say, actually, I'm gonna pay you up to $20,000 per week off of just this one way. So you have a left team and a right team. Total Life Changes every Thursday will take a snapshot of the volume of your left team and the volume of your right team. Volume, sales, however you want to say it. And they're going to say, okay, we're going to pay you between 10 to 25% of the sales of your lesser team. So for this scenario, let's just say your left team does 20,000 in sales, your right team does 10,000 in sales. Total Life Changes is gonna pay you between $1,000 to $2,500 every single week, residually, just because you introduced someone to this business. They got started one time, you sat with them one time, you sent them to your website one time. They went, they started going shopping. Before you know it, they've been with you 3, 4, 5 years, making a purchase, falling in love with our toothpaste, our skincare, our healthcare, right? They've made this a lifestyle, right? And Total Life Change is gonna pay you every single month. Now listen, you can go out and there are people making $80,000 a month just off of this one way of pay. But listen, I can sit here till I'm blue in the face and explain this compensation plan, but I'll tell you this, the best way for you to understand every little piece of it is to just go out there and start introducing people to our products. Because when Total Life Changes starts paying you like they did me, I learned through actually seeing my paycheck, right? So now we understand binary. Left team, right team, 10 to 25% of the volume, the sales that your lesser team produces. That's what you make on a weekly basis, residual income. Now, the fourth way that we get paid is our check match. Now, this is how people are making high 6 and 7 figure incomes here in Total Life Changes. Listen, you go out there, you find people that are overworked and underpaid. You find people that need this opportunity. You simply introduce them to the opportunity, and Total Life Changes is gonna pay you 50% of whatever that person earns in the binary. So listen, let's just say that you don't have a whole lot of time, right? Let's just say that you're shy. Let's just say that you have the kids. Some people say they have the kids like it's some type of disease, right? But let's just say right now is not the best time, but you understand positioning timing. So you want to get in, but you right now you have a lot of things pulling at you. So how about this? How about you find someone like me that goes off and generates $1 million, and Total Life Changes pays you $500,000? Or better yet, let me make it more simple. How about I go off and I just generate an extra $10,000 a month? And because you're the one who introduced me to it, Total Life Change is gonna send me my entire $10,000, but send you a check for $5,000 while you're at home getting over your shyness, or while you're at the soccer game with the kids, right? That's basically how Total Life Changes works. The check match is powerful, and there's no limit to how many people you can introduce. Now, remember, you don't have to recruit a single person into Total Life Changes. You can simply retail. We have people through just retail that are making anywhere between $3,000 to $30,000 a month just retailing. Now, when you want to scale up and start to make some big time money, this is where all the other ways of pay come in. But now, remember, the binary, in order to be able to maximize the binary, you only need 2 people. However, the check match is what's going to reward you day in and day out. As you're introducing people, let's just say you know 10 people that may love this opportunity. Let's just say you only know 2 people, right? So now it's 3 of you guys out there generating sales for the company. You're going to be able to get paid for 100% of what you do, right? And then the company's going to pay you 50% of what anyone you introduce to the company produces. That is powerful. You can go to work for 40 hours a week and you're only going to earn 100% of your paycheck. But imagine being able to earn a 50% check match of anyone that you trained on your job, right? So you go into work and your boss says, hey, train this person. And when you train that person, you're going to earn a 50% paycheck. It just doesn't happen. But here in Total Life Changes, it does. Anyone that you personally enroll, you train them, you get them plugged in, you get them in front of a video like this, right? They understand it, they go off, they earn an income, you're gonna earn 50% of whatever they earn in the binary. So I hope I made it to where you can understand that. Now, the 5th and final way that we get paid here in Total Life Changes is our lifestyle bonus. Now listen, this is probably one of my favorite ways to pay, because all this other stuff I'm actually working for. But the lifestyle bonus is really our reward. That is what Total Life Changes gives us to do, quite frankly, whatever we want to do, right? We can buy a new car, we can change zip codes. Once we reach the level of national director, Total Life Changes gives us a $1,500 paycheck to do whatever we want to do. Now listen, I've explained to you our amazing products. You know, I've explained to you how we get paid here in Total Life Changes. But quite frankly, it's not about the information that you know, it's about the action that you take, right? You know, I could only imagine if, 4 years ago when I got this call from Stormy Wellington, if I would have told her, let me think about it. If I would have gotten the information and joined, but never did anything. You wouldn't be watching me right now, and I wouldn't be sitting in my 3,000 square foot house. I wouldn't be driving Bentleys and Rolls Royces, but more importantly, I wouldn't even be able to be experiencing financial freedom at the level that I'm experiencing it. And I want that for every single person that's actually watching this video. So listen, get with the person that introduced you to this and just simply say, listen, I'm ready. What I encourage you to do is make a list, make 2 lists. Make a list of people that you feel like you want to partner with, people that have good energy, people that understand that, listen, right now more than ever, people are shopping online. People that understand that, listen, a recession, it could be just around the corner, right? Get yourself in position to not only just go out there and make a 9-to-5 paycheck, but work full-time on your job and part-time on your dreams. And that's what Total Life Change is going to allow. So get with that person and tell them, listen, I'm going to make my list. You're going to make a list of people that you want to get in business with. And you're also going to make a list of people that you're going to call, and you're going to simply say, hey, listen, I just got started in one of the fastest growing industries, right? I got started in the weight loss and CBD industry, and I want you to be one of my first customers, right? You send them your link, they go to your website, they make a purchase, and you just earned a customer, right? And then they're going to purchase, right? They're going to get started. Some of them may even become business partners with you because they love the product, right? So listen, you got in, good job, right? Now let's get to work, right? Tune into the trainings that we have. Go, and I encourage you to find the leadership in the company. Find who's making it happen. And when you find those people, ask them the right questions. I'm available. Again, my name is Darryl Drake on all social platforms. But listen, it's not about me. There are so many qualified leaders here in Total Life Changes that can help you get to that next level. So take action, make your list, start making phone calls, let the world know that you are on track to be financially free and you have health and wellness products that can change their life. I'll see you on the other side.